Hey guys, welcome back to another lesson. I want to show you how to transform a simple chord progression such as this one into something beautiful and romantic and nice to play. Let me show you the example. So there is more rhythm, dynamics, and a beautiful melody. So what did I do, right? We went from C, E minor, F, and G to a beautiful arrangement. Well, step number one, don't strum the chords. Use the finger picking technique and only plug two strings. So this is going to allow you to reorganize the chords. So C major, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. E minor, just two strings. F, 5, 6, and G, 2, 3, 4. Again, and C, 3, and 4. E minor, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and F, 3 and 4, 5, 6, and G, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1. Now this step is already mind-blowing because we went from strumming all the strings to playing two strings and reorganizing the chords, right? So C and C for the C major chord, E and G, root note and minor third for the E minor chord, F and G for the F major chord, so root note and major 9, and G and D for the G major chord, so root note and perfect fifth. Then C and C again for the C major, E and B, root note and perfect fifth for the E minor chord, back to the F with F and G, and back to the G with G and D. Step number 2, add a simple finger-picking pattern. Now, playing more strings is going to define the chords because if you play two strings, yes, you can kind of hear the harmony, but when you add more strings, you have to play the full chord. So we're gonna play like this. Such a beautiful thing, right? Now for the C major we have the usual C major open chord, E minor, very romantic, I love this chord. For the F add 9, challenging but beautiful chord. And for the G we are kind of playing this G6 chord without the third do, so it's a beautiful sounding chord. But we also need a finger picking pattern. We are in 6/8, so we are picking 6 notes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and a melody for the G major. Learn how to play with dynamics. So the first pluck is loud, and then you keep it quiet. That's extremely important. Loud, quiet. Loud, and loud, loud. So we literally went from to playing something awesome, right? Now, you can also add a melody to this chord progression. The goal is to fill in the gap between two chords with a melody. Now we want to also play a melody that is going to lead into the next chord, right? So we're not going to play just random notes. We also have to sacrifice 3 notes because we were doing an arpeggio with 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. But now we need at least 3 notes for the melody. And so we're going to arpeggiate the chord with 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to play the melody. Now, most of the time, before the melody, I like to play the bass again. So, chord, melody, chord, melody, chord, melody, chord, melody, chord, melody, melody, chord, and then the melody. Be careful with this F major. Beautiful F major 9, root note, major 9, major 3rd, and major 7. What a lovely chord. So arpeggiate the chord. And we also have this harmonic on the fret 12 along with the bass. Before we go back to the G. So this is how you go from chords to music. We started with a simple chord progression and we kept the same chord progression throughout the entire video. The difference is that we added some rhythm with a nice fingerpicking pattern, dynamics, which make a huge difference in the way you interpret the music, and of course a melody, which is always nice because it gives a purpose to the chord progression, right? Now, I also recorded an instrumental of this, which sounds slightly different. I think I posted the instrumental last week. You can get the tab on the Patreon page. So if you want to learn the instrumental, I'm going to leave the link in the description down below. But if you want to learn the concept behind the instrumental, then you can follow this lesson. I hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.